Okay guys, I gotta be kind of quick here. I only got 5 minutes and I have a tendency to rattle on. I rattled on for a while there. That looks like those could be a couple of those sand bugs that were hiding out there. I didn't take it out of the creek myself, but this is for the geologists. This is for the pyramid understanders, the people who want to know where the temples of old came from, how they were able to build such monuments and so on and so forth. Well, I'm going to show you a really good example, and I'm noticing right now that there already was either a pre-made marking on here from a long back, or when this mineral rock was actually kind of formed, then it had a little bit of, it looks like a starting line that they might have used. So anyways, I talk about these beings, and I'm going to set up the camera here because this is a really way of not moving the guys around a whole bunch. And I'm going to turn this thing around, and I'm going to bring it over here where it's all together in one piece. I'm going to try not to bounce and so on and so forth. There's some movement out of the log. I'm going to go like that so we can really understand this. I did it already a couple of times, this thing, so I'm kind of bugged out right now because yeah, I thought I was pretty successful, and then the tape ran out and stuff. So once I was getting into all the rocks, so I was right into talking pyramids and stuff like that. So use that understanding when you're looking at this. I'm going to do this thing where I'm just going to, okay, I'm going to zoom in better, and I'm going to try to give us a pretty clear edge of what we get to see here. You get to notice that on this one here, well, it runs off that way, okay? You see how it's running off that way? I hope I get to come back to that. And we're going to come down around this edge of it then. Kind of get to see what's still going on there, and just turning the rock so we can see it. Now, so right here you get what I'm trying to point at. I'm going to do a complete flip because it's on the other side now. There we are. And so this is the little piece. And I'm going to just turn it this way. I should have, well, I was trying to keep coming around. So this is the side that I kept coming around on. Okay. This is the other side that we haven't really looked at much of it. But I'm not going to be too worried about that right now, because I'm going to keep that little piece. But so I want you to more view on this. Get to see some of the inside of this thing right here. What if I back off just a little bit? Okay. Anyways, so we're going to just do it this way then. And hit that zoom and make sure she's focused nice. Like that. So you can see how describing it, like, I always try to describing in this, where am I there? Should be around here where it's going up. There it is, because here's where it really starts to skip. Like, yeah, right there is a long skip. It seems like there's not much going on. Maybe a couple of little of this and that. And it keeps coming around. Maybe that's where it's jumping. Yeah, and then that wherever, somewhere here, it's going to start to change its location, direction, and realign itself, and there's where it's coming. And I think even like maybe in a couple of spots you get to see where it's maybe jumped over the line and stuff. Think about you doing it with a nail, and all of a sudden it hits a type of a bump in there where it jumps and skips to another spot. Like right there, it might be on two different, like they might have went around that side and around this side, because that thing's kind of hard. I don't know if this would be kid practicing, you know? Can you imagine kids practicing doing this? Got 1 minute left, so let me just do this. Okay, just a little bit of time left, and I think this is the, well, this is the side that I did it on, because there's that mark. I'm going to flip it, okay? Little flipped. I just wanted to let you know, see it well in this position. And lots of light here. Lots of light there. how well it just, it's all locked together. It's just a sheer, there's no cutting on the inside or anything. Like the two pieces are just made this way. Don't forget to subscribe and share and get into the subject. Peace out.